If you've been watching this channel at all over the course of the last year, you would know I've been hyping up one game in specific, Goddess Order. This is a tag team pixel action RPG. And if you know me, you know I love pixel art games. I also love action games. So this is a combination of the two. When the devs reached out to me and they offered to provide me sponsored access to showcase this game to all of you before it releases, I jumped at the opportunity. This is a game I am incredibly excited to not only play, but to bring to all of your attention as well in a dedicated form. With this in mind, if you're at all interested in playing this game, then I urge you to take a moment, go down into the description and the pinned comment right now, click that link, download the game, and join everyone. Trust me, this is a game you are not going to want to miss out on. The graphical style features charming, handcrafted pixel art that's brought to life with masterful detail. I'm not kidding. The cutscenes are absolutely beautiful. The character models are phenomenal. The artwork in game is just breathtaking. Every minute that I spent in this game was an experience. I love this game so much. This right now is going to be a guilty pleasure of mine. This is going to be something that I stream and that I continue to play every single week. It features very fast-paced, side-scrolling, horizontal action combat. You control one of 3 different characters. You engage in ridiculously flashy combat. You use your normal attack. You use a held power-up attack. You have special abilities unique to each character. You have an ultimate ability. There are functional parries, functional dodges. This game's combat has incredible depth that is further elaborated on with individual class archetype and character synergy. Now let me go ahead here and walk you through the game. As you can see, this is a full manual game. You can run around everywhere, every map, every zone. You have full control over your characters. You have full control over who you can talk to, who you engage with, everything that you see and do. When you're not running around the towns, you'll actually be engaged in combat. Before deploying units into combat, you formulate a team of up to 3 characters. I have Clarent, Letitia, and Fencella. Right now, they have 3 different elements, 3 different types of utility. When formulating your team, it is important that you take a moment and attempt to make efficient use of their solidarity skills. As an example here, Clarent, Letitia, and Fencella. With Clarent, when paired with a knight of the same element or principle, Clarent's crit rate is increased by 10%. With Letitia, and this is the active skill right now, when paired with a knight of the same element or a trickster knight, Letitia's attack increases by 8%. And with Fencella, which is another character that has an inactive solidarity skill, when paired with a knight of the same element or a breaker knight, Fencella's hold skill's crit damage increases by 30%. So this is further enhanced by the individual character and, as I noted, class archetype synergy. When you're ready, you simply deploy your units. You click start battle, and then the battle starts. You make use of your attack button down the bottom right. You have the 2 different characters that you can swap to. They each have their own individual ability, individual class synergy too, or individual class utility. So in this instance, she's a mage, so I can kind of keep my distance, which is great for kiting enemies. And then I can, of course, swap to a melee unit that kind of just like runs in close range and just smacks the crap out of people. There are a ton of different bosses that you can fight. As I noted, you can parry and dodge just like that if you time it correctly, which I don't always, but I'm trying to build up my ult here so I can show you. I give you an example of how great the abilities actually are. Check this out. Look how sick that looked. Okay, I'm gonna swap to my mage here. I'm gonna try and build up my ultimate ability just so I can show. Oh, I'm almost there. Here we go. Look at that. See how fun the combat is? See how unique all the different characters look and feel in actual combat? After every battle, there is a cutscene. Like, look at, dude, how can you not, like, genuinely, how are you looking at this and not being like, God damn, this looks sick. Like, genuinely, this looks so good. It's just, it's beautifully animated and just looks absolutely stunning. Look at it. And the voice acting is great. Everything about this is just absolutely flawless in terms of presentation. Let me go ahead here and touch on the characters a little bit, starting with Letitia. Letitia is a lightning Element Mage. She's currently level 14. I'm going to go ahead here and level her to 16. The max level of your characters is determined by your account level. So she's level 16 now. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade not only her level, but also her relics. Relics are essentially an additional type of gear that you can equip onto characters to enhance them, make them more powerful. This is also determined by your max account level. As you can see down the bottom right, it cannot exceed Knight Order Fame, which is in essence your account level. The different relics provide different benefits. They all provide you statistical boosts, but at the same time, they also provide you more. In this instance, the Whispers of Chaos gives you damage dealt increased by 10%, while the Knight maintains their HP at or above 90%. And this one increases your energy regen by 15%. When Letitia inflicts Electrocute, her attack increases by 20% for 12 seconds. This is actually a Letitia exclusive relic, where the others are not. These are class exclusive, so in like Slayer exclusive here or Breaker exclusive for these ones. You have individual gear. The gear varies in rarity, and much like relics, much like the characters, can also be enhanced to increase the level of and then increase the stats of. You have individual skills. Unfortunately, my knight is not level 25 yet, but these are enhanceable. Each skill is determined by not only their class archetype, but also the individual characters themselves. You can enhance it to make your characters more effective in battle. By getting memory pieces, which are essentially duplicate character pieces, you can enhance your character. In this instance, the first gives you sudden thunder. The second enhancement gives you skill proficiency, all skill levels +2. The characters in this game, they'll look fantastic. They'll sound fantastic. The designs are great. The main character, Elizabeth, looks so freaking good. Even some of the lower rarity ones like Sibylla here, the SR character, or Vicky here, who's also an SR character, or Violet, who's an SR character, look fantastic. As you can see, they also have class archetypes. So there is the Fighter, the Slayer, the Breaker, the Trickster, and the Supporter. Each one has their own unique benefits, their pros, their cons. Added to that, there are the individual elements. So fire, wind, earth, electric, and water. You need to make use of all of these if you want to have an effective team. Or you could just do what I do and go for the hottest waifus, and that seem like they're the most powerful. The Goddess Prayer allows for you to summon various different characters from their respective banners. There's a newbie introductory banner that I'm gonna go ahead here and showcase right now. Early on, you're actually given the choice here of selecting an individual knight to recruit through prayer. You, after 20 attempts, get the guaranteed character in question. I'm gonna go ahead here and choose Fencella because, I mean, she's honestly a super hot elf girl. This is pull number 10, the very first 10 pull. Here we're gonna do our second 10 pull and get our guaranteed SSR character, Fencella. Look at that. That is absolutely phenomenal. I love when you're given characters, SSR characters, powerful characters like that so early on for literally nothing at all. Then there is the Clouds and Thunder. This is a limited banner that's running right now. Then there is the standard banner, which gives you a guaranteed SSR at 80 attempts. I've gotten so many characters through just the limited banner here. I think 5 SSRs on the way to hitting the 150 necessary for you to do any, like, a full exchange here. This game is incredibly free to play friendly though, and I am all for it. I am incredibly happy that it is so. As an extension to your characters and your respective classes, there is something called the Icon Restoration. This directly affects the classes Fighter, Slayer, Breaker, Trickster, Supporter. You acquire a type of currency that allows for you to focus on building the class as a whole in your own way. There are essentially entire talent trees dedicated to this. Fighter form, this gives you HP, this gives you attack, defense, attack, HP, and defense, crit damage, crit rate. All the classes have the added benefit of being powered up essentially through this, which adds a lot of depth to what is already a very deep and complex system. The currency that you get is actually accumulated through the alchemy lab, which you can collect every single day. You can also level up to make the acquisition of currency easier. There are daily login rewards, which reward you with tons of in-game gold, experience stone shards, premium crystals, stamina items. Thus, logging in every single day is imperative. There's the 7-day special guide mission. You complete various different missions on various different days to unlock tons of added benefits. Things like experience stone powder, premium gems, sealed sweep tickets, more stone powders, more stamina items. There's the goddess path, which you actually kind of slowly unlock over the course of each individual chapter that you complete. I've completed all of chapter 2 and I'm on my way to chapter 3 right now. Or I've started chapter 3. I'm on my way to progressing through chapter 3 and unlocking the various different parts of the goddess path. This rewards you with so many goodies, unbelievable amounts of premium gems, so many different side goodies that are beneficial to you over the course of your playthrough. Outside of the main story, there are the training grounds, which is another form of gameplay where you can essentially test out the various different classes and the different characters you obtained. And then there is the bulletin board, which is where you farm for resources, materials, in this instance, crystal clusters, roamer's night XP, relic XP, gear XP, and to defeat the wasteland spell thieves. Additionally, I don't have Fade Territory unlocked right now. I also don't have the Melting Monolith unlocked, but I do have the Forest of Regret, which allows for you to farm for individual gear, which we touched on earlier. The gear here varies in terms of rarity, but this is a great way to power up your characters if you have the stamina necessary to do so. The sheer variety in terms of aesthetic, in terms of just scenery, gameplay, everything in this game, just, it took me by surprise. It genuinely did. It's a beautiful game. It's just like, it's filled with so much going on that I just genuinely didn't expect. It's full of life. It's full of just so much to do, so much to consume, and so much potential. This is a beautiful game. This is a fun game. The narrative is fantastic. The pixel art's graphical style is incredible. The combat is fast, flashy, engaging. Everything about this game is what I wanted it to be. I'm gonna be real with you guys, complete, genuine honesty right now. I would say the same stuff about this game, regardless of if I were sponsored. If they didn't reach out to me and sponsor me, this would have been the same reaction I had at release. Because honestly, this game really is very good. And it's honestly pretty much exactly what I wanted out of it and what I was expecting. With this in mind, if you're at all interested in playing this, I urge you to take a moment, go down into the description, the pinned comment below, click that link, download the game, and join everyone in what is going to arguably be one of the most fun, engaging games released in a while. This is your one opportunity to.